Okay, welcome back. Today 307. Got it. I forgot what I was doing. Yeah, today I was so happy. I had nothing to do. Because last night I had such a bad headache, took 2 Motrins, was in bed, didn't help, so I'm like, okay, 2 more. So I took 4. And I'm like, ooh. So finally I'm like, ooh, I can pass out. So I slept, and I slept deep, deep sleep. And I'm like, nice. And then I get woken up to, are you up? And I'm like, why would I be up? I was going to sleep in as much as I want. I have nothing to do today. They're like, you have to go to the doctor, like you do every week on the same day. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I do have to go to the doctor every single week on the same day. So I had to get up, and I had to get up right then. So I got up right then, got dressed and left, and I'm just like, I'm upset. So, and then the person, one of the front desk ladies, talking about what they're talking about right now, COVID, she just started coughing a lot, and I'm just like, okay. I'm like, you better not have COVID. I know we weren't near each other, but you better not have COVID. And then, when I was waiting, the lady's like, make sure you, know we're changing our office hours. I was like, again? You changed it, like, last year. Okay. So anyways, so I saw they changed it, meaning they're going to close an hour earlier, and I'm just like, I can't make it already half of the week, because they're only open for 4 days a week, so 2 of them, they close at like 3. I can't do that if my sibling is at work till 3, isn't home until 3:30. I'm like, okay, and so I just have to like really make sure, so like the margin of error is slowly creeping shut. So I can't mess up because I have to wait after to make sure I don't have a reaction. Usually I try to wait 20 minutes, but it's like, okay. So it's like, hey, don't be rude. So I have, don't be rude, like 15 minutes before they close. Don't be rude, 15 minutes. And then gotta wait 15 to 20 minutes, right? So that's already that much more time to closing, and then it's the driving there, you know, and I'm like, okay, and then from 3:30 to when I leave is now, you have to go instant to, or closer. It just, I saw something that's like, you know what's the worst, like what could really ruin someone's day? That's like this mindset. It's like having a 3 o'clock appointment, and I'm gonna extend that to being such a weird, like that 3 o'clock appointment being like a 5 o'clock appointment, or around a 5 o'clock situation. I'm just like, you're messing up my whole day, bro. I can't do things after, and I can't do anything before. I have to instantly be like, okay, let's go. See, in things like this, you don't want to go second. Well, I guess Mark said he did want to go second. I wouldn't want to go second because you would know what you might, oops, dropped it, because you would see how much they react and how bad it is. But for me, I don't know what I would prefer. You know, I was just gonna go off of other competition things. like obstacle courses or things like that, you always want to go at least second, so you have somebody do a crash run. In those kind of situations, they deserve whoever goes first, if it's a time thing, should be able to go again. But with this, I don't know. I don't know what situation I would want in this. I think if I was doing something like getting, I know they didn't both do it, but if something like getting tased or pepper spray situation, I can't breathe. I don't know what it is. I just like can't take a breath in. I don't know. It's fine. I think it's just something in the air. Anyways, I think I'm allergic to something. Anyways, wherever I saw someone getting tased, I don't know if I would want to be the first one in that situation, because I want to know how they react and how bad it is to gauge my reaction and take. But in something like this, or what was I saying? Oh yeah, sorry, they were just talking. So I really can't speak when he is saying pee poisoning over and over again. Anyways, somebody definitely done it once before them. Not the point. But if something gross or unpleasant or just uncomfortable, I don't know if I would want to go second. You know, but like pain, maybe something I'm scared of. But this isn't scared, it's more grossed out. Yeah, I got an email from my doctor, and they're like, you might need a third or a booster shot for COVID-19 if you took this or this. And I was like, oh, do I? And they're like, only if you're immunocompromised, like have a organ transplant or a transplant, or recovering from cancer. And I'm just like, no, no, that's not me. But I got like, do I? Because I was like, why did you email me? But no. So I'm like, oh, okay. I said low battery, please charge. So let's see if this one. Well, they're still both running. I wonder how quickly it would die. How much time in advance? Because my other headphones that y'all saw, like blue ones, they say low battery. And then a minute later, they'll say low battery. And then 10 seconds later, they'll be like low and then it will cut off and shut off. So I have a minute. But, let's see with these. Because if not, I would get the other things out. But I have stuff there. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I have a piece of artwork, but it's on a kind of a thicker thing, so I don't know how it's going to work putting it in a frame. It's because it was like cheaper to get it on this, and I like the size a lot better. I didn't want it big, so I like this size, but I don't love that it's so thick. I didn't realize it was going to be so thick. I never bought it before. The problem is I don't want to put my little thingy into the charging thingy because then it disconnects, and I don't want it to disconnect when this one's still connected because I think it really hacked it up, and I did something to them and to try to fix it, and now I have to press them on every time. I don't know, man. I have a thing, as always, not as always, but for a while there, I have a thing of fruit next to me. So I want to eat it. Anyways, I oh yeah, so I'm playing Danganronpa 1, and I watched it, but it hit me that the secrets that they know, every information about it that they know, Junko, I wonder if, I bet you it has to explain, right? Where did Junko pretend to be friends with, spoilers, spoilers, Junko pretend to be friends with these guys for 2 years, and then got their personal secret information to then, secret information, like secrets, and to use against them, because for a while, because I knew of a little bit, so once I realized it was actually real, and like I knew it was not the time that they thought it was. I didn't, but I thought it was, again, the afterlife. So I didn't realize it was, oh, it might be dead. Well, if it's dead, I'm just gonna plug it in anyways. Anyways, so, I opened the case and it's shut again. So I thought, it was like the afterlife and blah blah, and I thought that was the case, but now I'm like, oh, so none of that's right. I don't think. But they said, like, her memories are gone for 2 years, blah 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 blah. But what got me is that, how did they get the information? So I'm like, is she just pretending to be their friend? But I wonder if it will explain in the third one, question mark. I don't know. Oh, my fork is cold, even in the handle, because it is in frozen fruit, and it is a metal fork. I need to read, because I was gonna do it. So the thing is, with my doctor's office, they always have the TV on, and that's great for when you have a normal waiting thing. Here's the thing, I wait there for 20 minutes, and I have a book, so I'm like, I'm gonna read when I'm waiting, right? Ooh. No, try doing, like, reading when there's a loud infomercial going on. Like, it's not even the news. It's just the infomercial. Also, there was one here on the East Coast, I think it was in Maryland, a lady was stabbed with a syringe. And I'm like, because, well, A, that's horrible, that guy deserves to be hit with a bat in the leg a few times, but that's already. But no, on top of it, they said it was bodily fluids, and I'm like, Because if it was snot, they would have said it. If it was spit, they would say it. If it was urine, they'd say it. And I'm like, now he deserves so many more broken legs, because I'm sitting next to, and I think the woman shown in the video was a black woman. I'm sitting next to a little, which is a big thing, because I don't know what if any other victims were there, but a lot of people will look at, like, people of color as, like, an easier target, or a lesser being, or, you know, whatever, as a white man, to, especially a woman of color. And it's like, and so I'm sitting next to this little girl, and she goes, that's disgusting, why would they do that? Like, who even thinks to do? And I'm just like, the worst part is, I don't even, because she's way too young, I don't even think she realizes what's in the syringe. And I'm just like, and it sucks, because then right after that was in Virginia, I think, in Richmond, which was a big deal, because that's where the Confederates' home base, or main office was, Capitol was, and so what happened is, they took down a statue of Robert E. Lee, and instead they put a lot of the Black Lives Matter movement, and historians put, like, work into deciding what they want to put in time capsule instead of the Robert E. Lee statue that's there, because he was not a great guy. Okay, welcome back. Ate some food. So anyways, the point was, people are awful. You win-ish something, or you win something, like taking down a really huge, Confederacy statue, make it into a time capsule, and then a guy has a syringe of his fluids, stabbing women. Society was a mistake. People suck. Everything. Oh, you know? Like, you win some, you lose some, but oh my god. People need to do better. Also, I dropped a strawberry on my shirt. Now it's stained. So, it's like red. Kind of rude. My hair matches my shirt, though. Look at that. Besties. Me and my shirt. Well, my hair is brown, but that's not the point. Yeah, I have a blazer that I've been trying to style, so I finally put it with a particular shirt, because I'm like, oh, it's like fall, and, give it as much cooler than it was previously, but still not, like, cold. So I wore shorts. I personally love the look of long sleeves with shorts, but it's only literally a few weeks that's fashionably appropriate before it's too cold to wear shorts. So I want to try my best to wear that look, because I think it is a cute look. Yes. Anyways, bye.